Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Exploration and trials? Adventuring is right up my alley. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials? Adventuring is right up my alley. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials? Adventuring is right up my alley.
What's good? What's good?
Rev the engines!
Order guide you.
Right here.
Try and stop me!
Solidify!
Teamwork is dream.
Rev the engines! Wrath from the skies! Full throttle!
Watch this! Show me your courage! Stabilize!
Huh? Let's light it up.
Out of the way or get blown away!
I'm going in.
Rev the engines! Hey, not a bad haul.
Solidify!
Good fight.
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun!
Adventure time.
Let's ride! Something to add to my collection.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Okay, let's see. What do we have to do on his account? Let's see. Level 80. That's good. Nope, not open. Alright, please, good teammates, please. Game, don't do this to me. We need good teammates that want to do this on the first run, please. Bro, why are the other guys not joining? Why are they trolling? Bro, can they stop, bro? What the fuck is good with people, bro? Oh, can you fucking join, bro?
I like the forest. Yeah.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
People are fucking stupid, bro.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Did I get the extended thing for my Wi-Fi? Yeah, I got it. Of course, the stream would not be live right now if I didn't get it.
Return to the skies.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Bro, this team is not doing it. There's no way this team is beating it. These guys have to be trolling.
Benny's adventure team.
Bro.
I have failed
Oh my
you.
fucking god, bro. Dude, I swear these people in co-op have to be trolling, bro. Oh my gosh.
Adventure time.
I didn't even get the right material. That's why doing weeklies are so bad in this game sometimes. They don't even give you the right fucking material. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. They don't even give you the right material. Which is like ridiculous. Not open. Okay, that's fine. Let's go spend his resin on his books. That's what he needs. Yeah.
Full throttle!
Stabilize!
Shockwave! Teamwork is dream.
Try and stop me! Incinerate! Yeah.
Huh?
Burn it down!
I'm going in.
Ah!
What the?
Something to add to my collection. Rev the engines!
I will have order!
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Gather!
Light it up!
Let her rip.
Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Solidify!
Everybody stand. Let's go, Twirly.
Incinerate! Wrath from the skies!
Adventure time. I'm going in!
Rev the engines!
Ah!
Light of the blazing sun!
Ah!
Alright, resin's almost done. Almost.
Full throttle!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Order guide you.
Bro, are you kidding me, bro? What the heck, bro?
Stabilize.
Try and stop me! Incinerate!
Shockwave!
Yeah.
Ah!
Rev the engines! Yeah. Full throttle!
Ah! Everybody stand back!
Pyroclastic surge!
Off we go!
Alright, one more resin. Almost two more if I can get one more resin. At 39, that's crazy. 39, what the heck? Isn't this with the fire ones? Oh, of course, it's fire, yep.
Yeah.
Gather.
Clear the area! Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's go, Twirly!
Try and stop me! Light of the blazing sun!
Easy. No water character, no problem. I get that resin in literally 3 minutes. 3 minutes, I'll have that one resin.
Full throttle! Hey, not a bad haul.
What the? Bro, my motorcycle ran out as soon as I went to go fly on it. Are you kidding me? Is that a joke? My man literally only has a single 10 pull. That's crazy. In 1 minute, 46 seconds. Bro, another fire? Bro, why are there so many fire things in Mondstadt, bro? These dumb fire slimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Rev the engines.
You know, I kind of think it's backwards how they, you know how they have the pyro flower thing? That pyro flower can still take damage to pyro. So what's the point of not having the pyro slime also take damage to pyro? It kind of makes zero sense, to be honest, how they did it. Like, what?
Stabilize.
If anything, the flower shouldn't be able to be affected by pyro either, but it is. It's so backwards, to be honest, now that I think about it. Like, what are they thinking? Makes no sense. You might as well make these slimes affected by pyro as well. Or not affected, but at least take damage. Like, it's stupid.
Full throttle.
Making my weaker turn into a physical DPS real quick against fire slimes. Crazy.
Adventure time.
Alright, books acquired. Did I need to use any of these books? Oh, well, Kachina needs to be leveled up. Yep. Not worried about that. Zhongli needs to be leveled up eventually. Everyone's good. Yep, they're all 80. Yep. Alright. Besides Zhongli and Kachina. Zhongli needs these dumb shits from the Geo. I'm not doing that. This is gonna be so annoying. This doesn't even sound like fun. I hate fighting this Geo cube. It honestly is so annoying. Honestly. Alright, guess we're going to start a quest. Let's see, what quest are we starting? Nahida's quest.
Wow, the academia sure is busy during the day. But where should we go looking for people that we know?
Traveler, Paimon.
Sino! It's been so long since we last saw you!
Welcome back to Sumeru City. I'm delighted to meet you again. So, what brings you back here?
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends at Sumeru.
Funnily enough, We were reminiscing about you recently, too. It was at a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
Really? You were thinking of us too?
Indeed. Or as I call it, the biryani factor. You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
Oh, darnies.
This guy is doing his jokes.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
All right. Here's your 500 mora.
500 Mora, they made a bet.
It's only 500 mora.
Hey, 500 mora is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
That's true, that's true.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts later. Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
A case? What happened?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Need any help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can,
Such enthusiasm. Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
What? No! All right, was it really that obvious?
Obvious enough. Still, it's a fine idea. You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes perfect sense to work together. All right, follow me.
Bro, this is Nahida's story quest, and we start off meeting with Sino. What? I do remember this, but it's like what?
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
They must be dream experts from another land. Great! Oh, I have a question. Me first! Me first!
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion.
Whoa. Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two. The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long. The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into a smoothie. And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful Geo slime and went to take revenge on the forest boar that used to bully Paimon. But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse than my current life. Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than Paimon imagined. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in so I can have the same dream as the one I had last night.
Well... Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day, listening to the breeze blowing through the valley.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
Oh, sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
Yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably way more important.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect your thoughts and dreams.
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks for your wise advice.
Oh, my turn, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. Any explanation they get now is like pure sustenance to them, no matter how good the explanation really is. Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy. Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have time for gatherings like this.
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you.
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now. We're not really all that knowledgeable.
Ah, but this guest is rather special.
It's Nahida!
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place? Huh? Nahida? How did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions. You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better. Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation? Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here. I'll see myself out. Oh, that's not true, Nahida. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container.
She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's this...
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My
Different?
everyday life is
This
nothing
man
but the
said,
same.
I'm a human. I want to turn into a
Sky is
fish
right
in my
above
dream.
me, and the ocean just
What?
over the horizon.
Okay,
and I remain
okay.
caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be stuck in the same predicament.
Yeah, that's true.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible.
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps. And the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes. Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
That's Arnahita! Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem.
Actually, I didn't really understand the problem. Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. But why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings.
Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort to understand these kinds of things.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon! Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's feelings. Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Longing for the deceased.
Now that's a hard one.
Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving our past together. I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's really as if she had come back to life in my dreams. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last left off.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams.
But dreams are, and will forever be, just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time, after all.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own, but at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that there's nothing there. Otherwise,
well, damn.
I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again?
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions?
I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, Great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the Great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
I better go with her. The whole greater lore of Ukudabara thing will take some time to explain. Yeah. What the? They couldn't give us like a better teleport waypoint?
Rev the engines!
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most.
This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with.
However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Try and stop me!
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course. This is all part of our little trip.
Solidify!
I'm going in! Wrath from the skies!
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams.
His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you were waiting for me here? Well, guess what? When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
He sees his wife.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Whew. Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out.
He's in a dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier.
Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream?
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened? Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now.
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him.
Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened? You all look so serious. I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what has happened. Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them about the situation.
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Where's Katya? Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said there was somewhere she wanted to go.
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too?
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near Chatrakam Cave.
Alright, thank you. We'll go look for her. Please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Sure thing. Who would have known things would have turned out like this?
Look! She's sitting over there! It's surrounded by monsters!
Come on, let's rescue her!
Okay.
Everyone hold hands!
Stabilize!
Let's light it up! Rev the engines! Incinerate!
Bro, could this thing fall down, bro?
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? But what about Professor Aisha? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense. After all, it hasn't changed a single bit.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here. Alright, where to start? Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss, and that she would be gone for a long time. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she cared for most in this world. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things they care about. She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect opportunity.
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding. I even went to ask the Immorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great Dendro Archon could help me solve this problem.
Let me see. Oh.
Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before. She looks a little unwell. Hold on, we'll be right back. What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either?
No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. I'm just not sure if I should say it. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted it'll never be able to bloom.
It can't be.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brutal revelation. When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Seems like you've already got a good idea of the feelings she might experience.
But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? What if she just gets angry at you instead?
It's all right. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying she never intended to return? Seriously? So everything she said was a...
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life. Yeah, her love...
I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice after learning the truth.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so much to take in. The dreams are so beautiful. Yet reality is heartlessly cold. I really thought she had come back. I had so...
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Yes, so with that in mind, until our investigation is completed, please return to the event and ignore any further temptations from...
I see. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth, but I think she'll still need a long time to come to terms with her feelings. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was...
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy? I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be?
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation.
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream. What are they after?
This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all...
I don't remember how long Naida's part 1 is. I don't know how much longer this is. I forget.
We're back. How's everything here?
Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams, but I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
All right, I get it.
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us.
No, that's not what it is, my guy. You're just stupid.
I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to cooperate.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite...
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like the situation will inevitably spiral out of control. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams. So, what should we do? Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves.
Go into a dream? Bruh.
Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think.
Good. Please...
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
Not Debbie. Debbie.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach. You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
And they got us.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar place.
Whoa, so many giant plants, even in the sky!
Theoretically. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
Hey!
Solidify!
Teamwork is dream.
Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean... This is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected. Compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, let's go talk with Debbie. Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too?
Bro, it's snowing where I live. Oh yeah, it's winter. We are in the middle of January. It was just snowing over here where I live too.
This space is
the other day.
exclusive to Debbie's dream. Anyway, we should confirm that first, just
Wait,
to be sure.
Why do you sound so surprised about it? Does it not snow where you live? Or something?
How
Often?
do we do that?
Just leave it to me. Everyone hold hands.
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
This man said no, I live in...
This is the power of the Dendro Archon?
It never snows here.
Paimon, I better watch her thoughts from now on.
Don't worry.
That's crazy.
I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright, I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no avoiding it now.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but have you noticed that what's happening here does...
I don't quite understand. Great Dendro
This man said I had to go outside and play in it. Nah, bro.
I get it.
I literally hate the winter time, bro. It's too cold for me. I hate being cold. Any cold air that touches me, bro, and I'd be shivering, bro. Nah, you're crazy, bro. This guy said I was playing in the snow.
We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Nah, bro. It's too cold. Too cold.
Think carefully. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just...
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now. Why don't you talk?
Yeah.
Alright, so far for this Nahida story quest, I'm not interested. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm really not interested. This is so boring.
This is real or not.
I won't even lie.
I had these friends. There's nothing wrong.
I don't remember her part 1 being like this, to be honest. This shit's boring.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream...
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry.
That's a lot too, like ankle deep. That's not even a lot, bro. Ankle deep is nothing.
I understand that.
It seems like
ankle deep is nothing, bro. Where I live, bro, the snow went up to our knees, bro.
I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into
even higher than our knees sometimes.
Now that you mention it,
how much snow we get over here in fucking
voice tell me that there's an entrance
CT.
I'm not
It's
interested
actually
in checking
crazy.
it out at the moment, but
I remember the storm back in 2018, 2016 as well, bro. Those storms were crazy. I remember. Bro, literally, our whole houses, bro, we couldn't even open the door. If you open the door, a whole bunch of snow would just fall inside your doorway. That's how much it snows over here where I live. People are literally snowed in their houses. Like, you cannot open that shit or you're getting snow in your house. Like, it snows a lot over here where I live. This guy said ankle deep, bro. Yeah, that's, you know, amateur deep, you know?
Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but this dream has the...
If it weren't for what we just saw...
I have the fact that the space...
Oh, right!
That's right.
Right! So the ants...
Yes.
For you, it's nothing. For me, it's like a whole new world, for real.
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
I see everything.
Stabilize.
Spin to win!
Huh? Yeah! Everybody stand back! Incinerate!
Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to...
Bro, can I switch to Bennett, please? Oh my gosh. What was that?
Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore. Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier?
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming again?
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from longing for his wife.
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deeply for his dreams to appear here.
But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hopefully we'll be able to wake him up.
Oh, it's you. Incredible. I didn't know you would appear in my dream, too.
This man's here with his whole family.
Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days.
This guy said, I have no good luck in real life, bro. I already knew this was a dream, bro. My luck's already has. That's crazy.
Here, let me introduce
That's
everyone.
crazy.
This is Minar.
This man said, my luck's
wife,
so
who I
ass,
mentioned
bro. I already
before.
know this is a dream.
And this is
You
our
think I could be this lucky?
Hydar.
Hello. It's a great honor to meet the Dendro Archon.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy?
No, it's Paimon, not a toy!
Bro, they just call Paimon a toy, bro. That's hilarious.
Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida, this doesn't seem to add up with what we were expecting.
You're right. Let me think for a bit here.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Hydar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Hydar with me.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a...
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now. Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that we've been able to reunite in this way.
What should we do now? Should we tell him the truth?
You can...
This guy said, hell yeah, I had no gloves on. I was freezing, but it was worth it, not gonna lie.
I should tell
Batman.
you that your dream did not create us.
I hope you don't get sick. That's all I do. I pray you don't get sick, literally, because playing in the snow with no gloves on is asking yourself to get sick. You're literally asking for it.
There's
So
something
I hope you don't.
nefarious with this dream as well? It
This guy,
seems
Batman said, I risked it all, bro. I don't even care. I don't even care about a sickness. I'm playing in the snow.
Is Mom leaving?
This guy, nah, that's too funny.
Likelihood, that is indeed how things will end. Oh, no, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Hydar. Mom's not going anywhere. Please, don't cry.
Minar doesn't understand any of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad, you're here to resolve it, right?
Yes.
Then please, let us enjoy this moment for just a while longer. Regardless of whatever
This man said
caused
I'm already
this dream
sick.
to come to pass.
I was sick before it snowed.
I feel extremely grateful to
Bro,
have had the chance to
this guy is
reunite with
sick.
my
He
family.
went outside to play in the snow.
But does this dream
Nah, you're a different breed, bro.
really have?
I'm afraid.
You're him. You're built different.
Okay. I see. Please, come this way. I have heard that the further down the answer you're looking.
Thank you for helping.
You're welcome. I'll be right back. Otherwise.
Isn't like I'm pretty sure I remember this now. I'm pretty sure the Abyss is doing something.
Bad. Are we, Nahida?
I'm pretty sure the Abyss is like making sure this guy dreams forever or some shit like that. I forget. We're about to find out though.
It's the same place again.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive.
Right.
I see a free chest.
Ilmon is clearly rather
Give me
than
that free
dream-
chest.
I believe we're on the right track. It's not that, but you would never miss.
Sometimes, but it's...
Listen, this also explains. But if we just, your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy? Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
Does that mean there's... If we wake the
But the collective dream in Sumit, this has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream.
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha?
That's impossible. Even so, yeah, we haven't once we know their motive.
Damn, the power of Archon is so thick, bro. Golly, man. Alright, wait, what? Alright, back to this.
Rise with the sun!
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home!
Let's light it up! Pyroclastic surge! Light it up!
Stabilize! This is order!
Bro, they should have gave us a chest for this as well, bro. Where's my chest?
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain! Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Oh, the water's rising. I must say, wait, what?
Full throttle!
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new place!
Yep, I remember this now. I remember this part right here.
Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream. This should be the final destination. Huh? Really? Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets. I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here. There are so many people here. How can we find the host? Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm the Archon. I can find that easily. Hopefully.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Bro, what?
What should I buy? Ooh, let me have a look.
Hey!
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Anissa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it should...
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
I can't use it on that guy? Okay.
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
No, it's not her, unfortunately.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note,
okay.
It's been a while since I last heard
She
you
said,
play.
I heard plants grow better if you play music.
I've been a little busy these last couple of days.
What? That's new to me.
Oh, the Dendro Archon. What
How'd
a
you
pleasant
know?
surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon.
Bro, isn't this guy like the Abyss or something? I'm
sorry,
pretty
Amira.
sure.
It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop?
Okay, of course.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Given up? The ability to wake up?
This man's never waking up, bro.
Impressive. You truly are the embodiment of wisdom.
Oh, nah. This guy's
Please,
crazy.
Tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return...
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated
Bro,
my
why is
entire
everyone
reality
getting
to this
off and I'm
dream.
watching in the background? Are
I
you
uploaded
fucking
my
kidding me right
entire
now?
consciousness into the Akasha
Two
when it
people
was
are
still
watching their streams, they both just got off. Are you kidding me, bro? I have no background noise now.
Actually, this all started because
Bro,
of an
Virgil better go
accident.
live.
My original goal is not
Like,
about the Akasha
guy
or
Virgil,
a collective
Ben.
dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all
Both
our
people I
dreamers.
just watched from my background noise just went off. Are you kidding
However,
me?
human
Bro,
models are too
why are they getting off? What are they doing?
Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate
I have
and
no
sustain my
background
models.
noise.
The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes.
There's no one live right now. No
even
one.
using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality. To improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my research...
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I provide a beautiful dream, and they can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway.
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing here.
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question.
I want to know.
To tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute
But they keep saying that to Nahida. If you understand us humans,
you wouldn't be so
bro,
cold towards us.
Just because she's a god doesn't mean she does not understand humans, bro. They keep throwing that at her. Maybe you understand us humans more, but shut the fuck up. Leave Nahida alone.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation.
Nahida's literally the nicest Archon ever.
Unfortunately,
literally
you committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold Jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how—
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network. Carefully think back.
I secretly went. You mean she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because at the moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
Yeah, leave her alone or I'm gonna have to stomp you out. Bro, we're gonna stomp this guy out, deadass, bro. I stomp out anyone who messes with Nahida.
However, it's because
she's just a... Bro, like I said, she's the nicest Archon, literally.
In this dream, it's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
Also, she's very smart as well. She's literally the smartest person in Genshin Impact. She has the most knowledge in the world of Teyvat. Literally the most knowledge.
That would have explained why they created
it's literally
such a
confirmed.
flawed world. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer
Her
through
and
sheer power
Zhongli.
of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Shut your ass up. Cutscene? Oh, we gotta fight.
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
That was easy. Cutscene? Cutscene.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me.
I just found you though. What are you talking about?
They will return here.
He said if I go to hiding, not even the Archon can find me. Bro, I just found you. Well, what are you talking about?
Hey, stop!
What do you mean?
What's that? This dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh shit. Oh shit, they're all turning into monsters. What the heck?
Oh no. Amira.
Yeah, she's gonna turn into a monster
Amira.
too, my guy.
Amira!
Because this is all fake. Doesn't she turn into like an Oceanid? I'm pretty sure.
Amira.
Pretty sure she turned into like an Oceanid.
I don't feel well.
No, no,
Cooked.
no. Please,
Cooked. What did she turn into? Oh, she turned into a wolf thing. Never mind. Cooked. Even worse. I don't want to save this guy. He deserves to get taken out. I don't want to save this guy.
Don't ruin my flowers.
You don't deserve this.
What should I do? Where did it go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Incinerate!
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that's over.
Why do we save that guy, bro?
What happened? He's not very proficient in using the Akasha.
Like I said, Nahida's the nicest person ever. She literally just saved this guy, bro, even though he's doing all this evil
Now
stuff.
the system is out of control.
Crazy.
All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira. It's terrible, even for a dream. Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can... The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate. And my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Sure, buddy.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The Yana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon collapse and my consciousness along with it. Let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than to ever wake up again.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope. I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of my consciousness.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me disappear. Reality means nothing to me now.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing. As for your life after that, it'll be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler and Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing. Uh-huh? What's wrong, Nahi? Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Give me a chest. No chest? Bro, they didn't let us leave that domain by ourselves and didn't give me a chest? No way, bro. This game is messed
Great.
up.
Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the Academia with them now, but we'll be back soon. Are we going to ask about that scholar? Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after...
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the Akasha. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
Huh? Isn't his name Moses?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra, and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the details.
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
No problem. All right. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by... We can leave the rest to the Matra.
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity, and help those with aspirations achieve their desires. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, you are all chosen as prey for an elaborate scheme. As I've said before, I am still learning, and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You're free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Bro, why they keep doing this, bro?
good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature.
This man said, God has to hate me, bro. My account gets banned and now we have Ultra Rose plat.
That dream
Hate to
was
see it.
incredibly beautiful.
Hate to see it. Wait, you don't have Ultra Rose on that account?
People couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it.
He's coming back. Ultra Rose is coming back, so you can summon for him. Obviously, you probably don't want to summon for him, but he is coming back.
Huh? What makes you say that? Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job. Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them have touched my heart.
He's coming back today too.
Really
he drops after the maintenance, so he'll be in the game as well.
That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist.
I don't know if it's worth the summon on Goku Black though, but I mean that's up to you though. Is that your favorite character? If so, you know what you have to do, bro. Play on that account and summon for him. You already know.
I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy. You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Did PvP reset? No, PvP didn't reset. No.
Alright. I suppose going out into the
We're also getting a new raid versus Cell, First Form Cell, but I doubt it drops today though. It's probably gonna drop Friday.
That's why it's hard for me to put them
so we're getting the raid. We're getting we're getting new story mode, but new story mode doesn't give that much CC. But we're getting new story mode tonight. Guild versus Guild. I don't know if that's dropping today, but I doubt that even gives CC anyways.
The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a
and we have Ultra Rose and Ultra Vegito Blue is dropping.
It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life, and I didn't want to wake up anymore. But when I opened my eyes,
I barely have anything on this account.
Gone without a trace.
There's no way that account has everything done though. Like, there's no way. There's probably so much content you can do. There's no way. Like, that account you're on has all of hard mode done for story mode. Really? Everything in hard mode for story mode is gone. And what about your missions? There's no way, bro.
I think I can say with confidence that I won't dwell too much on the meaning of that warmth. It's enough that I can tell I was once supported by. If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to inspire my people. So if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing. Hey, what's with that serious look? You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me? Okay, since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit.
So maybe it's in our part 2 where we tell her about the Elder Dendro Archon. Alright? I'm pretty sure, yeah. No, actually, I think we already told. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure. In our part 2, maybe? I mean, like, characters, equipment, and Zenkais. I have a bunch of CC to grind. Oh, okay. Well, that's why yeah, bro, that account was basically, you know, just a starter account for you. Bro, just play Legends. You got this, man. Get those characters, bro. Get these characters, get these equipment. You got this. Alright, let's take a look real quick. Is there anything I need to do? Let's see. Before I start another story quest. Let's see. No, can't do that. Condensed slime? No, we don't gotta do that. Nahida? Oh, we have to farm these fucking fungi, bro. We have to farm these fungi, bro! Alright, let's get to it. Fine. He does need fungi.
Try and stop me!
Also, I see a chest, so I might as well go for it if I can.
Rev the engines! The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Stabilize!
Wrath from the skies!
What the heck? This one's still alive. What the?
Full throttle! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rev the engines! Try and stop me!
I see a chest. And a challenge. And another chest.
Solidify!
Light of the blazing sun!
Alright, let's go do this challenge first.
Adventure time.
Hopefully it's nothing stupid. Open the chest in 20 seconds? Sure, sure. For a common chest? Bro.
It's a miracle!
Rev the engines!
I know, where was that other chest at though? Alright, here's that chest. And that one's over there, okay.
That's close enough.
Incinerate!
Huh? Bro, this guy's still alive. What the? Bro.
Hey, not a bad haul. Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
Oh, it's one of these things again, bro. I hate doing these things. Oh, I hate doing these things. I have to switch my character, bro. It's so annoying. Isn't it like electric or some shit? Yeah.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Try and stop me!
Gather!
Light it up!
Spin to win!
Pyroclastic surge!
Adventure time.
Rev the engines! Try and stop me! Rise with the...
Stabilize!
Ah! Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
Bro, that's my guy's first scorched mushroom? Bro, there's no way. What the heck?
Gather!
Light it up!
Let's go, Twirly!
Yeah! Light of the blazing sun!
Stabilize!
Burn it down! Wrath from the skies!
Adventure time.
Light it up!
I will have order! Solidify!
Everybody stand!
Is this thing in the sky or in the air? I mean, the sky or air, the sky or the ground? This might be down below. Yeah, there it is.
Full throttle!
Am I tripping though? Why is this one so hard to get? Huh? That's not even bringing me up. Hmm? What's going on here?
Rev the engines! Rise with the sun!
Why do they never miss? Huh? Let's light it! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Teamwork is strict!
Pyroclastic surge!
Bro, how is this guy still alive, bro? What?
Adventure time! Off we go!
Stabilize!
Light it up!
I don't know why sometimes the Power Archon doesn't gain particles when she does her skill. I used her skill right there and no particles came out. Like, why? Also, I already know she doesn't require particles, but it's for my other character. I normally do her skill and then switch into Bennett. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't generate particles. Do I have to hit an enemy? I must have to hit an enemy. Which I guess makes sense, I guess. I don't know. I feel like if you're in battle, it should just automatically generate some particles for you.
Try and stop me!
Bro, that one dropped no items. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No items?
Wrath from the skies!
Never mind, I think Bennett's cool now. I don't know why I was hating. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, Bennett's dope. No key! Are you kidding me, bro? I see a chess. I like chess. I see two.
I'm going in!
Solidify!
Rev the engines!
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge!
It's a miracle! Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
Gather!
Rev the engines! Breath from the skies! No more mistakes!
But this guy's still alive over here? What the heck?
Hey, not a bad haul.
Burn it down!
Stabilize.
Spin to win!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Hey, not a bad haul.
Gather.
I'm going in!
Try and stop me!
Alright, this should be the last fungi, I'm pretty sure. This is always the last one on the map. Also, there's a chest right there. I should probably go for this chest real quick. Depending, it should be... What even is this? Enemies? Yeah, okay.
Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
You're telling me this enemy counts towards it? Oh my god, I almost fell off. This enemy counts towards it as well?
Hey,
the guy was
not a
just
bad
minding his
haul.
business. Well, he wasn't minding his business. This man was looking out. Bro, what is that? What the heck? This man was the lookout. But he wasn't looking behind him. That's crazy, though.
Solidify.
Shockwave!
Breath from the skies!
Adventure time! Off we go!
He has a decent amount of these. I don't really know how to farm that. We have treasure hoarder stuff. Barely. I can craft it though. Well, that's open today. I'm not. He only has one resin. I don't want to use it really. Shit, I might have to use that one resin to be honest. I might. Is this Devalin though? Man, that's crazy. I don't want to do Devalin, bro. That's like such a waste. Doing Devalin resin? That's not even worth it. I mean, I guess when you have to build Bennett though, it's worth it, I guess. Let's go craft the treasure item real quick though.
Adventure time.
We're not worried about Kachina right now. Kachina is literally on the team just to use her Night Soul points to get the Viral Archon's ultimate faster. So she doesn't even really need to be built, to be honest. John Lee needs to be in the next phase. Damn. I don't want to do that.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's
You
what
heard
they
him.
say anyway.
Alright, let's go do Nahida's. Does he have Nahida's part 2? Oh my god, he doesn't have Nahida's part 2, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? Bro. Alright, well, let's just do the next one in line, which is Dia's. Whoa, Dia. If I'm not mistaken, I remember Dia's being annoying because of that one part. You have to like follow around these guys at their campsite and get their password. I'm pretty sure that was in Dia's quest. I'm pretty sure, right? That shit was annoying.
Paimon's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list? Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some. We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Let's go, Dia.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
My girl Dia.
So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Holmayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
What? She said they'll treat you to the best dishes! Paimon can't believe you can still refuse that!
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Oh, looks like Junior's was onto something.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble.
That's
Mercenary
true.
life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora
The
reigns
more you get
supreme.
involved, the more trouble
Everything
you get
operates
into,
on
bro.
a completely different set of rules.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion. Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
Dakan al-Akmar? What the fuck you just
I think
say?
it means beard. Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents.
Hundreds?
Yep. The scenes tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them. Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Of course, the other brigade members were just like him.
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dia. I didn't know.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person.
Damn!
He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case,
what an
she never
awful
came to see
father.
me.
What the heck?
He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around, but after about 20 repeats, they started to get a little dull. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
What an interesting guy.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish, but that was something I could just shrug off. I had no reason to despise him, until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for myself. Looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me. Yeah, I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports can...
I see.
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
I'll go back to the desert with Dia.
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the problem would be solved in no time.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took him along to help. I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
Okay, sure. Bro, go to the teleport waypoint. Oh my god, it went to put a stamp 5 times. What was that, bro?
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours? Likewise. There's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew. Anyway, since we've got newcomers, let me fill you in on what the Khan al-Ahmar has been up to lately. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. But it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market. A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal is Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as the Khan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
It sounds mighty strange to me too. Haroon, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone.
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are.
What he said. Besides, Dia, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined?
No.
What we did is nothing.
She is the best mercenary out here in Sumeru.
Yeah.
So,
and while they went to talk with Khan al-Ahmar, any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Hisham and Khalaf.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Ribat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him. Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Damn!
Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever he goes, Paimon will follow.
Oh. In that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dia.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here. Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
I had no idea.
Exactly.
I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Yeah.
Oh, one other thing, Dia.
Like, you don't look too tough yourself, my guy. If I brought you to one of the battles I've been to, you'll be perished. You're cooked.
But everyone only came to see the Flame Mane. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment, though. You're our brigade's main selling point, after all. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Are they always like this?
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homayanis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here is the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for getting rid of Khan al-Ahmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, Dia.
Travelers and visitors, don't miss out!
Rev the engines!
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time. It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another, so let's all be careful.
No need to worry. He knows his way around a fight.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of them. Ah, here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Alright.
Look alive!
Gather!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Try and stop me!
You're...
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dakana Lakmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer. What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes? You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds!
I'll save you the trouble.
Did he just kill himself?
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
What the heck?
I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
But why would he be so extreme?
He's hiding something.
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Well, he's out cold for
This guy's crazy. He's trying to bite off his own tongue.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something. I'm really sorry.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it.
Let me take a look. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar.
Sure.
Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah. Every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered. Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
What's wrong?
It's her dad's name, I remember.
Shazaman Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family?
Oh, that too.
Just be another family with the same last name?
Of course not.
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazaman Homayani is Dunyarzad's father.
Oh, it's
and the head of
Dunyarzad's
the
father.
Homayani family. Just what the heck is going on here? I'm sorry. You're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakana Lakmar.
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been trading with Dakana Lakmar?
That's a possibility. But if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazaman as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Ribat or Port Ormos. Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homayanis are in need of money.
I honestly have no idea. I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious. The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's Elazar, but that's still just a speculation. I don't think the Master would stoop so low to make Mora. You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like this from us.
But what should we do now? All we found is just another mystery.
If you ask me, I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her everything and see if she's willing to lend us her support. If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dakana Lakmar.
Bro, how come the Traveler's Belt thing right here, how come it doesn't glow red as well? Like, what were they thinking? Let's say here, let's make everything else on his body glow for like these parts right here, but on his belt, no, it's not gonna glow.
Dia, are you sure
I think that's kind of
this is the best
stupid.
decision? What if instead of getting the help we need...
I've considered that possibility. But even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion. That's not how I deal.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust Dunyarzad too.
Yeah. Let's pay another visit to Sumeru City.
Yo, Venture rank 54. Let's go, let's go. I'm him, bro. I got this guy 3 adventure ranks since playing on his account. It's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Let's go collect it real quick.
Add Astro.
One pull, 2 resin. Wow, gee, thanks, game.
Full throttle!
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well, how did it go? What did you come up with?
Actually, we are still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something strange.
I see. The clues you found have led you back here, in the city?
Something like that. Yeah.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you up?
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
So something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet. On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, "Dunyarzad, we're back!" So tell me, what happened?
What?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next. It concerns the Master.
The Master? You mean my father?
Indeed.
Okay.
Yes,
I understand.
indeed.
Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can.
They manages to explain their results of the investigation to Dunyarzad.
Has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah. It makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you about some doubts that I've been harboring for quite a while. In the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dia?
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of Mora, so I just signed on.
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it.
What do you mean to answer your question?
Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing Beasts?
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given it too much thought. I think I get what you're saying. You think none of this was a coincidence.
True,
Precisely.
true.
At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with Dakan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Dia into our house.
You mean The goal all along was to get Dia to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
Sorry we put all this on you so suddenly, Dunyarzad.
It's okay, Paimon. Regardless of his reasons, if my
But is that... My father is... However, the Homayani family has treated me with nothing but generosity. If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homayani family.
Dia...
It's alright, Dia.
You don't have to do that.
Hey! It's still too early to give up hope! What was that thing about friendship? Right, yeah, trust! Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
Thank you, everyone. In which case, my...
Sure thing.
Usual...
The usual place, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today, though. I'm out of here. About to be Legends reset. Yep, it's about that time. So I appreciate anyone watching today. I appreciate it. Another W 3-hour stream in the books. Sadly, a lot of people didn't come by today, so I mean it's all good. People can't make it to every stream, but I would love to meet new people. So like, subscribe. I appreciate it. We do daily live streams over here, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with another grind. Peace out, everyone.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.